Hilarious. All right, so Ryan, you're on, and you roll. You're rolling up, wah, 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 and you see Bruce at the top. Tell us what happens after that.
I'm like wondering where you're at, and I look over, and you're just down on the hill,
Sideways. Bike stuck.
At first, I thought you would go down and turn around, but instead you actually tried to climb the hill. What I heard was Bruce saying, "Who do you think's gonna make it?" The only person that said that you were was Tyler.
I love Tyler. But did he tell you about the hole?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like, "There's a huge hole coming down and going up."
Did you see me hit the hole?
Yeah.
And then I was like,
big hole.
And then you definitely got off on your bike at least 3 times.
Where was it?
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Where at?
This
What was that? Over by Kiln Canyon.
That spot I was telling you right by the track, that fire road that comes up.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I hit the hole.
Thought after he made it out.
Well, wait, we're not
the
there.
Ruttage,
We're not. Oh, I think you're going the same way. Go ahead.
Who thought Troy was gonna loop it out?
I actually did, because he was on the back of the bike,
with his feet off.
Yeah, with his feet off pinned.
If his bike had, like those grinding pegs, like on bicycles, he could have put his feet there, right? And just rode his bike out that way.
All I focused on was not my feet, obviously, because they weren't on the pegs. But the rut was sideways, right, left. You had, and there was no way to get out of the rut. So all I could do was pin it and make sure that this was right with the right amount of clutch. And what happened after that?
We thought you were going to fry your clutch.
You were up.
I was frying my clutch.
You were frying the clutch pretty good. I was like, holy shit, Troy's going to fry a clutch on this hill.
But he was pinned.
Pin it to
pinned,
what?
That's right.
Pin it to win it.
Bam! And what the hell happened? He got out of the hill.
That was good clutch.
Say it.
You got out of the hill.
Thank you. All right, now let's jump. Go ahead.
One more question. Was that some good clutch training for Troy right there?
Yeah.
Exactly. Great clutch training.
Did Troy need a lot of clutch training?
Yeah.
All right, so listen, it's been about a week since you and I have chatted, so let's talk about what happened the rest of the day.
So, we went back. Was this before lunch or after?
No, before.
Take your pick.
Before.
Yeah, it's your story. It's just,
Okay.
we're just...
We went back, ate our sandwiches, drank some soda, and then we went...
We watched Tony cook tires.
Oh, yeah. He had to, heat them up so he could... But the only bad thing, they were quad fag tires.
That's true.
We should either just threw them away, charged them extra, or just, didn't even do it.
He charged them extra, all right.
That's right.
He should.
All right, so we
Flat
left.
tire.
We went to the West Hills.
Those are
This
the
is
tires
crash
you
number
don't
2
want
for
to
me.
get flat, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so...
No, we did go to the track right after lunch.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
we did.
That's
Yeah.
right. We all went
Because
to
we
the track.
hadn't been to the track yet, and they wanted to try it out.
That was
Can
when
I
we...
just
wanted
skip
go
to the
see
crash?
Yeah, so we're going to fast forward, and now this is when we went to that little triangle area where it was nice and loamy, where Dave and Bruce and I were just really loving climbing that little hill. And in my mind, that's how it was for me, except the dirt was different.
Which hill? Which,
The one, you remember when I came down and the dirt clods are off the rear tire or slapping you in the back?
the one we kept...
The little
turning around,
valley.
coming
The
back
little-
up on.
Exactly.
We kept hopping that little thing and...
Exactly,
Yeah.
jumping the little road section and then climbing, right there.
Do you remember that, Dave?
We can fly? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah.
Do you remember that, Bruce?
Absolutely, that was epic that day.
That was epic.
Today was
Well,
pretty
I don't,
good
'cause
too,
I wasn't
but
there.
it was a lot slicker. So
Yeah.
really had to stay pinned with some momentum.
All right, so from your vantage point, what did you see?
I saw you, or I tried to go up.
Actually, we sent you up as a guinea pig move. Good call, Bruce. And
I wanted to. It was my choice. I wanted to.
well, whatever.
He wanted to do it. He said, you think I can climb that hill?
But it looked all like shiny and snotty.
You might be able to do it. It looks a little slick, but go ahead if you want. And what did he do?
Climbed it
He climbed it.
straight up.
Made it?
No.
No, that's right. He
The
went
first
off
time
to
I
the
went
side.
to the side, yeah.
He made it about 20 feet, and all I could hear is bike and going nowhere. Turned around and hit it again, and just all the way to the top.
Really?
And
I stopped.
well, you turned to come back
Yeah.
down, but yeah, absolutely.
Can you make that? Rah!
Good stuff.
All right. So, then what happened?
Then you went off and
These things away.
just went up at least like 40, 50 feet. Not that high, baby. Just exaggerating.
Maybe it was 5 or 10.
No, it was.
No, it was like
20.
No,
it was
it
close
was
to the
like
top.
it was like 80.
Easily
Yeah.
80.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
80.
Okay.
Whatever. But you noticed something.
You're
What started to happen?
under-exaggerating.
You crashed?
Yep.
Lost a little
You got
momentum.
ejected.
Did you see me
On
eject?
the same hill he just made?
No, he went around this way. I went up our same hill.
Yeah, I didn't see the crash. I saw you.
Did anyone see the crash?
I
Seen
did.
that.
I saw
actually
you
did.
on the
You
floor.
like went up and then like you like did like this little turn and then you
Total ejection.
Yep.
What is your side of the story?
I don't know. You just got ejected.
That's all you have to say?
Yep.
All right. So, did anyone see me come down and crash?
Yeah,
I did.
I did it.
All right.
I could just see your
Seen that
front tires sliding out.
I
Yeah,
seen
you
that
I was
coming
backwards.
anyway.
What you knew?
I seen that.
You knew it was.
I-
You knew
I
it was
was
like.
like-
you coming down the hill.
You
and
can see
I
it.
just see
Oh,
it.
I heard it.
Like,
I
just
think
by
I
your
got it,
body.
Smack.
And, like,
Did you hear my
by the
bike? Like
bike.
it was like blah, 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 and then
Look
it
at it.
died. Right when it died, I
Look at-
shifted up. I'm done.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not seeing it fly anymore.
So, did you see me crash on that one?
Yeah, the bottom one, I could just see you coming down on how fast you were going. Either you're going into the rocks or you're crashing.
Which should I choose?
Crashing.
Yes. No rocks. Rocks were bad.
Rocks are bad.
Rocks are bad.
Those aren't even rocks. Those
Those
are
are
boulders.
Boulders.
Those
Yeah.
are pretty
Seriously.
big rocks.
That would have been pretty ugly. All right. So now let's talk about you with your little crash.
My little crash?
Your crash was you crashed worse than anyone today.
And what did it happen on? Where did it happen at?
At the track. It was on the
jump?
finish line jump.
Where
Do
did
qu-
it-
do
where-
quads ride that track?
No.
Why?
Quad
the
fags
fags.
cannot ride on that track.
I think that's the name of this video.
I think
Quad fags.
Quad
cannot-
fags.
I don't
can't
know
ride.
who taught him that, but that's a good one.
No, it's good. All right, listen. We saw you go around the track,
Couple
and a
times.
couple times, and you went around it.
The first time I
fly
jumped
flying
and
out.
landed like in the puddle. The second time I was
No,
smart.
well,
when
let's back up a minute here before you get too crazy.
Shoot it.
When the first time you jumped, which is a tabletop jump on the finish line,
yeah.
which is probably a good 30-foot long tabletop
30
area.
40 at least, yeah.
There, what was on top of that tabletop?
A freaking huge puddle.
How big? How much water was in
It
there?
was basically
As the
the
whole
miniature
thing.
lake.
The
Yeah.
whole top was filled with water.
Mhm.
Okay, so now you didn't. Your first time, what happened?
I jumped and like landed in it. Almost like fell off the bike.
Then you almost
Kind of
crashed that
cased
time.
it.
How deep was it? Did it come up to your cases or your foot pegs?
No, I wasn't like in the middle part, but I was like at the end of it.
Yeah, I probably could have.
Yeah, it was that deep.
It was
I mean,
deep.
It was yeah, it was like.
How about that
Here.
YZ450F dude that was riding a white bike that was completely covered in mud?
I didn't see it.
You saw that guy.
That
Yeah,
was-
he landed in the middle of that lake every time on the top.
Oh,
of that.
God.
What does it look
I
like?
did not see that because I was riding on the track.
No, dude, we were watching you catch up to that 215 or whatever his name was or his number.
Yeah.
Riding at 250 or 125, one of the two.
I think it was a 250.
Well, 120
Probably was.
You were catching him. All right, now look, as you take
And clearing that.
an epic
Yeah.
scoop of the
That's
last
an easy jump.
dip, I want you to talk us through coming around the corner, the right-hand corner. You clicked it into second. Did you grab third?
More like clicked it into third at first.
Clicked it into third, and then what happened?
Just I jumped off it and like I tried to jump off to the side because I thought it would be a better lip because everybody jumps off into the middle and it's not as good as a
Steep.
like good lip. So I thought the side would be a good lip, and like I landed in a mud thing, cased it, and like I just like went black, and
It was too.
You know what,
too
dude?
much.
You did. Let me show the home audience. You did an end over
Oh, is that what you did?
And
Yeah.
barrel roll.
and a barrel roll.
A couple
Smacky,
barrels.
smacky,
Yeah.
smacky.
You see, roll, roll, roll.
Yeah.
I felt me hit my bike,
And
like,
then-
hard.
Have you ever thrown a wet, sopping rag onto the concrete?
Yes.
That's what you look like.
So now, Ryan, after the first time you took this jump and you didn't make it, and you almost wiped out that time,
Listen,
and then the next lap around, you totally bypassed the jump completely.
Mhm.
What made you decide to
I
hit
didn't-
that thing?
I didn't have enough speed, and
no, what
I
made you
just- decide
decide to just go for it?
the third time,
Yeah.
The crash time. Yeah, exactly.
What made you
What
decide
made you
to just
decide?
spin it and go?
because I thought it would just be too boring just to go around every single time, so I went for it.
Pin it
Pin
to
it
win
win
it, baby.
So, as we conclude today's story, thank you. As we conclude this whole little commentary, what was the most amazing point of today for you?
Me leading the whole group.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
And I think you did a great job, actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that how we're going to close this out?
Close it out.
Closed out.
See ya.
Oh, we should have said epic.